Hey everyone, Phaser Matt here with another exciting update. The best part about Phaser games being built with web technologies is that we're able to reach users wherever they play. That includes YouTube now. YouTube Playables are interactive games and experiences published to YouTube and playable through the YouTube app and website. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a YouTube Playables game with Phaser using our starter template and the YouTube Playables SDK. Let's go. All right, the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to GitHub and clone our YouTube Playables template game. This is a Phaser 3 sample game that demonstrates all aspects of the YouTube Playables SDK. And it's a fairly robust game. It's a complete end-to-end game called Basketball Shootout. Let's check it out over here.
Run mobile game in my browser.
And as you can see, with a few clicks or swipes on a touchscreen, be terrible at it. You can see we're able to shoot some hoops. It even has scorekeeping and other features of YouTube that we'll look at next. Let's have a look at some of the code so we can see how to use the YouTube Playables SDK within our Phaser game. Now I'm just going to cover some of the highlights. The SDK provides a lot of different functionality. For all the different details, see our tutorials or the repo itself. The first up is YouTubePlayables.js. Now this is actually a helper wrapper for the Playables SDK version 1 that we've created. The SDK is really nice and easy to use, but we found some common things that we had to repeat doing, such as UTF-16 string checks or parsing JSON after a load data call. So we created an open source wrapper here, just makes it really easy to access the SDK. And really the main thing to call out here is our boot function that makes sure that all of the YouTube SDK data is ready, the library is ready to go before we bootstrap our game and get going. And in main.js, here is an example of actually calling that. The only real difference from a normal Phaser game here is you'll see that we're wrapping the boot function around the new instantiation of a Phaser game. This is just to ensure that the document's loaded and Playables API is ready to be called before calling the callback function. The YouTube Playables SDK allows you to save and load game data, such as completed levels or really any other type of game progress. This is available to any YouTube user that is signed into their account, and as such, that game data is saved only to their specific account and player status. It's really easy to actually do this. We use the load data and save data functions. In our basketball game here, you can see that we have 6 different ball types that you can upgrade to, and we need to represent that in code. So we've done that, pulling that out and parsing that into JSON, and then setting whether or not those balls are active in those registry.set calls there. Of course, if we loaded data, we need to save it somewhere, and we're doing that here on the game over screen, where we're setting first the active ball that the user was playing at the end of the game, and then the status of each of the 6 different types of special basketballs that the user may or may not have unlocked. And in a surprise to no one, we're calling the save data function, much like we called load data. Additionally, YouTube and the Playables SDK has the concept of saving a game score. So this is just the send score function where we can send any type of number that represents a status or progress within the game, and these scores are ranked with the highest score shown in the YouTube UI. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed our quick overview of the YouTube Playables API along with a Phaser 3 implementation and our basketball game. Until next time, Phaser Matt out.